Hello everybody, it's Holly from Besotted Orchids. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a cloudy, overcast day here. That's your weather report for Ohio, in case anybody gives a care. And my birds are chattering quietly. So let's hope they continue with their quietness while I film. Sometimes if I start talking, Elsa gets a little crazy. So I did want to show you some of the orchids I had in bloom, some in spike, and I also wanted to show you some of the ones that I did get from Carmela that are blooming. Troy the orchid boy, am I saying your name right? He did request to see the white reception. And when I put that up, I will also do an overlay when I'm editing with the Hawaiian wedding song that is a parent of it. And you will see there's a difference in let's just go ahead and show you this one first. Let's just go ahead. Don't bring this one over. Yep, still a huge disappointment. Just telling you, a huge disappointment. It really is. It is stunning. It's stunning, Troy. Here you go. Here you go. It's absolutely beautiful beyond all belief. Beautiful. Very, very little scent. And it says, everything I've read says that it is fragrant. Now, if they mean fragrant as if it just kind of smells like a daffodil, just a really light, it's unusual. Let's just say it's unusual. It's not your typical Cattleya scent. It's not rose-like, nothing. If I smelled this without seeing the flower, never ever would I say it was Cattleya. It's very disappointing. And this is day 4, so bear in mind, I have patiently waited. I've patiently waited because sometimes it does take a little while for a scent to come out. I may be surprised and I may see something coming up later, a better scent. I don't think so. I think this is what we're getting. I'm not over the moon at all with the fragrance of this orchid. So for them to say it's fragrant, no. This is not fragrant by any means. And any fragrance that it does have is not really pleasing. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So we're not going to fault it on that. Now, being that it is, one of the parents this is disappointing to me because one of the parents is Hawaiian wedding song that is probably top 5 orchids for me. Top 5. Love it, love it, love it. Waiting for it to bloom again this summer. It's a very reliable bloomer. And I'm hoping this one will be too. I don't remember what the other parent was on this one. Maybe I'll do a video just on this a little bit later and show you what the parent is. It is kombucha. It's not beer. It does kind of have that look to it. I am back on my kombucha kick. But this is a little taller. I think it's maybe 3 or 4 inches taller than the Hawaiian wedding song. But like I said, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're not going to fault it on that whatsoever. The fragrance, such that it is, and I keep smelling it, and it keeps, there's enough of it that it kind of clogs me up with the asthma. But I'm not loving the fragrance at all. Do not buy, let me look at it to make sure I have the right name, White Reception. And Troy, you did say what NN was, and I have to go back and check that. It's gone. It's gone. It's a nursery. I do know it's a nursery over there. You did say in Hawaii. Beautiful, frilly, and just a beautifully abundant bloom. It's so pretty. But no, not for the fragrance, which is sad because I will tell you, Hawaiian wedding song, it's just everything I would want in an orchid. It's pure elegance. And I will put the picture up. It's just absolutely elegant. And I think the photo I'm putting up might not be when it was fully opened. I had to go into Instagram to find a photo. I couldn't go back to my photos in my photo album far enough to find it. So I went to Instagram. And it's pulling a little bit of a green cast just because it hadn't fully opened yet. It will become real beautiful white. And the Hawaiian wedding song has a little bit more yellow here. But it's beautiful. I'm glad it's in the collection. is it going to knock your socks off and just wow you? And you're like, oh, I'm so glad I walked in the room and this orchid is blooming. No, it's not. Now, I'll probably will every other this. That was from my latest Carmela haul. This is one that I did get from Carmela maybe 3 years ago. I think this is the third summer for it. Absolutely beautiful. And I did get another one of these. I gotta hold it so I can hold it. I did get another one of these in the last order I got from Sheldon. And it's almost done blooming already. But it does need a home. It does need a home. I'm not interested in keeping... Look at this. I'm not interested in 2 of these. I'm just not interested in it. It does have a beautifully fragrant scent to it. It's amazing. A little peachy. Maybe a little apricot-y. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. If the Hawaiian wedding song had a fragrance like this, not the Hawaiian wedding. Oh, I'm getting confused. The white reception. Beautiful. This is really, really a pretty orchid, and even when it's not in bloom. So this is Maxillaria tenuifolia Yamada. And I really, really enjoy it. Let me see if I can get in and show you the lip. I'd rather not be editing. I'm not editing all day. I'm going to the lake. I told my husband, I said, I bet you never dreamt that the woman you married would turn into a river rat. I am on the lake or on the river. Just love the peace. Now, it won't be peaceful today. This is a weekend on Pleasant Hill. I am going out with the big boys. I'm riding some waves today. I've had enough peaceful days on the river. I want to be out on the lake catching all the waves that the big boats are making. But far enough in that I don't get run over. You hear stories about, oh my gosh, you hear stories about kayakers getting run over. It's not going to be me. I do hold my paddle up and wave it around if I see a jet ski coming at me. We did just hear that horrible story. So I try to be very, very careful out there. I do have a family to come home to. Plus I enjoy my life. So, yeah, we're not going there. We're not going to get hit by a jet ski. Now we will switch back to a new plant that came in from Carmela. The Snow King, I believe. No. Strike that. Spring Dream Apollon. This is a Dendrobium nobile. This is the nobile. And beautiful. So you can see why I'm so disappointed over here. Off camera. I'm very, very disappointed in this scent of the white reception. I'm disappointed. It didn't get that from its parent. It just did not get the scent. That's such a lovely, lovely bloom. And you know, I do like the white orchids in the home. They're just very pleasing to look at. Of course, I like my big colorful ones as well. But sometimes it's nice just to have a really nice white orchid. So this one's beautiful. It has a lot more buds coming on. Lots of future buds. So this will be, I do want to show you this. This is unusual. Both of the buds on this cane over here have roots. They actually are trying to form their own little keikis. I don't know if I can see that. There are keikis attached, not to a traditional keiki, to the bloom itself. So we will see what happens with that. But you can't beat the nobles for scent. They're just, oh my gosh. I always want to say crushed raspberries. They're just absolutely beautiful. Now, this was tied together. And I did loosen the tie because I don't like everything so tightly constrained. But it's beautiful. I'm very pleased with what I got from Sheldon this time. I'm never not pleased with what comes in. I'm not the best decision maker in the world. ADHD, you tell me to make a decision. I'm not making a decision. Not. I'm the kind of person that'd be happy if there was just vanilla ice cream at the store. I don't have to decide anything else. So Sheldon does all the deciding. He just packs them up and puts them in a box for me. Wonderful. This is one I've had several years. Most likely a Well, it is a phalaenopsis. Most likely one that my husband did get me for an occasion. And it has a really nice spike that is actually, I don't know if I can show you this, branching off. And I want to say one branch, I'm not sure if this is branching off here as well. It seems really long for just a bud. So it's being very unusual in the spiking pattern. But I'm happy to see this coming to bloom this time of year because this is kind of off season for them here in Ohio. They always look like there's something on them. As much as I try to go over them and look for problems, there always looks like there's something on them when I'm on the camera. But it's going to be white or purple. White or purple. I'm almost hoping it's purple. If it's not purple, I'm going to Kroger and getting myself a purple one. For a phalaenopsis, those are the two colors I prefer. I don't know why. We all have what we like. I like the white and the purple. There are some of the yellow that are kind of golden. Those are really pretty as well. I'm not really into the pink, and we're not even going to talk about the ones that they dye pink, purple, and green and orange. No. I do like the purple, natural purple, and with some veining in it. Maybe flecks, speckles. I like that. So, fingers crossed, and you know what? It may be. This is a dark-looking bud. It may be purple. I really hope so. See, the bud is darker. Maybe it's my purple. I hope so. I'm feeling spoiled beyond belief at this moment with my life in bloom. If you want, I will do a garden tour. There's a Baltimore Oriole out there. I will do a garden tour. Oh my gosh, my garden is in its glory. The perennials are just blooming. Everything is so fabulous. The garden, my husband built me an arbor going into the garden. It's like 8 foot across, 8 or 9 feet across, and big rustic looking arbor. And my new dawn roses are blooming. And I walked through this morning to feed the chickens. It's just a waft, just literal waft of what this orchid over here should smell like, roses. Maybe I should just tuck a little rose bloom in here and I'll be happy. But yeah, if you want to see a video of the gardens, the peony poppies are blooming. Stunning. I have put so much time into this property. I had nothing on it. Nothing. There was not even a tree unless you were on the tree line. When we moved to this land, nothing. Almost 4 acres of barrenness. So we've started the meadow. We have a large garden out there. I'm getting loud, I can tell. Tone it down. The perennials, oh my gosh, I invest all the money I can into the perennials because that is a forever plant for you. And I can gift them to friends, family. I can move them into new beds. They make more flower beds. So if you want to see that, you can twist my arm. Don't twist this one. I do think I maybe fractured it that day. I fell so many times. But my thought is, if I do go into the doctor, I get twinges now and then. It's been a month. If I do go into the doctor, I just say, stay off the lake. That's not happening. So I'm trying to baby it. Trying to baby it by paddling all around the lake. So here we are. This is, oh my goodness, the last one I'm going to show you today. I do have, there was a little confusion on my part when I was unwrapping the orchids because there were two I'm not even going to say the word. The clamshell orchid, the Prostechia, the Prostechias, or the radiatus. I'll get it together, people. One of them is the original, the species, and it's getting ready to bloom. So I will be showcasing that pretty soon. That's why there were 2 of them with the same name. One is just a species, and the other one was bred times, I say sibling, I believe that's what it said on the tag. So, enough of that. Here we have Miltoniopsis, and this is interesting. I thought the Miltoniopsis was MILT, and here they're saying MPS. Have they changed that? Let me know. Snow Charm Moana Kia. And Troy, you did say something about Moana Kia too. Possibly that's another nursery. That's how I roll. A constant state of, I don't know. And for the most part, it works out because people just kind of Like Troy, people are out there just kind of like helping me along. If you seem pleasant and you just go about your life, you get forgiven so many times for all these odd things you completely forget to do. So, I don't milk it. I don't. But I have a lot going on in here. This is beautiful. Look at the egg yolk yellow in there. You see, it's almost like a ray or paint dripping down. I can get that right up there. You can see. Do you see that the ray is coming out from the egg yolk? It's really, really, really pretty. So let me see. And this has a better scent once again than this spectacular one. It's disappointing. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. You are forgiven. I can't make you feel bad anymore about yourself. But it's beautiful in 2 spikes. This did come from Sheldon. So of the orchids I'm showing you today, 3 of them are from Sheldon. The very last one. This one also came from Sheldon, but 3 years ago, and it's growing very, very well. This was a good year for them. My red one bloomed. And, oh, this does need water. The red one bloomed, and this yellow one. But I will show you something my naughty, naughty little birds are up to. Do you see that? It's humid in here, sorry. I had this orchid sitting too near the bird cage. I must have just had it up there for some reason. I think I was going to take a picture of it or something or film it. And Verde, or Elsa, decided to chew it to shreds. They also chewed on a Dendrobium phalaenopsis over there. Busy, busy little birds. So, 16, 17 minutes on here. That's close enough to 20. I never have an amount of time I want to spend speaking. So, anyhow, I hope this answers some questions about what has come out of the Carmela box. This will bloom for quite a while yet. And like I said, Troy, stunning, stunning orchid. Big, absolutely beautiful bloom. Not impressed with the fragrance, particularly because it came from a package that Sheldon said was fragrant. So, yeah. Maybe this can be my screenshot. I hope that the camera picks this up. I'll make this my screenshot for the picture. Whatever you call it. So there you go. A few orchids in bloom. I'm hoping some more will be in bloom. My orchids, I hate to keep harping on it, but I feel they've forgiven me for not watering them. I have so many that are putting up new roots, new growth. So yeah, I am thinking we're looking at a summer. I'm hoping that the Paphiopedilums, I'm looking at them, I can't forget their name, can't remember the name. Paphiopedilums bloom this summer. Looking really good for that one, because they got a lot of good light. But yeah, here we go. And fingers crossed, everybody, that this is purple. Hollywood's a purple orchid. I do really like the purple. I might just go out and I have to stop. Every single solitary time I pull out my driveway, there's a plant coming home with me. I did go to the, this is not orchid related, but I did stop at the greenhouse. There's one conveniently on my way to whatever town I go to. I have to go to a greenhouse. And I know you don't have to pull in. I know that. Somewhere in here I know that. But I did go in thinking, really like 2 new perennials. So I did get the yarrow, that's moonshine, which is funny because my husband's from Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, so yeah, moonshine. Yeah, hit a rough childhood. The moonshine yarrow, and what did I get? A pink, I'm not going to remember the name of it, pincushion flower. It's not the purple that you always see, it's pink. So I did get 2 of them, they're in different flower beds. I have to stop. I told my husband, I said, I really have to stop getting plants. Not the financial reasons of it, although that would help if I quit buying so many plants. Just, sometimes you have enough. Save some for next year. You buy all the plants now, you have nothing else to do with your life. So, there you go. that's about all I have to say about plants today. Do let me know if you want to see a video. You can see I'm excited. I want to show you a video of the flower beds. they are, I'm really proud of them this year. So tell me you want to see a video on them. Please like, share, subscribe. My son said, he has a YouTube channel, he goes, don't tell people please subscribe. Just say subscribe if you want to. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. We've topped over 700. I need to give a couple shout outs. I see some new names. Oliver? I think there's an Oliver out there that just subscribed. Sometimes I remember names. So thank you very much for spending a few minutes with me. I hope you've seen a little bit of the beauty that's in my home today. I am going to make my family some spaghetti and homemade breadsticks. I'm putting my kayak in the car and I'm heading off. I'm going to stay on the lake until it rains. So if it doesn't rain tonight, I'm going to be out until the sun sets. Good times in the summer. Enjoy your summer. I know some of you, if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're moving into winter. Try to find a way to enjoy that. That's all I got to say about winter. Yeah, I'm not a fan of winter once Christmas is over. Once Christmas is over, we've had our snowfall. We're done. Because January and February are rough in Ohio. They're absolutely devastating with the cold. So we need to enjoy these days while we have them. Try to ignore the fact it's so humid out there. But yeah, I hope you're doing something. Just something, even a nice cup of tea. Something just to find some inner peace with all the turmoil in the world today. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And above all, enjoy those orchids.